I hear myself singing some of the old stuff, and I do sound a little lacking in confidence.
Do you? So, so you would say better now? Then,
I think my voice. I like my voice. I personally like my voice better now. I can stretch it into different directions. On this album, which is full of 14 classic, iconic rock and roll songs and one brand new song, when you finish hearing Chuck Berry's Johnny B. Good, which is the final rock and roll track, it goes on to One More Sunny Day, which is a brand new song. I sing differently. It's just different. Yeah. And you have to be able to use your voice in different ways when you're singing rock and roll, because you can still sing ballads as well as the up-tempo stuff, because people make the mistake of thinking that rock and roll is a tempo. It's a whole musical culture that covers everything.
Did I hear the other day that you've done a calendar for many years, haven't you?
I have,
calendar.
yeah.
Did I hear the other day that One Direction are the first people to outsell you?
I think they have pipped me to the post this time, but my mug is selling better.
Is the Cliff Richard mug is still winning?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just, you know, someone has to take over. It's become a pressure now for me after all these years constantly being #1 with the calendar. And I may well be #1 next year, but I don't know. And somebody has, I can't go on doing this. That's the only pressure. I've given up trying to think of how can I look different, how can I smile differently. We try to use different locations now.
Why would you bother if it's clearly been working over all these years?
Well, you know, the Young Direction. The One Direction.
They are the Young Direction, aren't they?
Their total age is probably not my age. and here I am in my 70s. And I'm #2.
Oh,
it's extraordinary, isn't it?
It is extraordinary.
Can I ask you one other thing?
It's hard to believe. I can't believe it.
You get a bit of flack, don't you?
A bit of what?
A bit of flack. People have a dig at you for being, whatever the words people use are, for being cheesy, for being... They do have a go. It's become kind of commonplace, isn't it?
But on the whole, I think I get pretty well treated, but...
does any of it get to you?
You know, they use this word cool. They'll always say, you know, people say you're not cool. And I said, well, I don't know what cool is. And I find it a derogatory term anyway. If you call somebody cool, it's suggesting that everybody else is not. Whereas, if you think someone's cool, that's okay. But not to wipe out everybody else. So I always say, well, look, you know, to me, the real success is really cool. And I've had my share of that. So I feel, yeah, I'm cool because I'm still successful after all these years. One Direction still have to compete with me.